We're going to move on from this game in particular here in a second, but do want to ask you, which is the better job, LSU or Texas, in terms of a head coach?
Yeah, they're really similar because they're these mega universities. The state flagship university. They have an incredible recruiting ground and territory. They have a lot of money and a lot of resources. They have a passionate fan base. I think there's one big difference, and that Texas is in a conference where it's probably a little easier to get to a championship game. So a lot of people would probably say Texas just because it's a little easier to kind of get farther down the road.
What's really fascinating to me with Texas too is the dynamic of the money coming from the SEC network deal for an LSU. That's a lot of money. That's a big reason why Jimbo Fisher, I believe, went to Texas A&M. He knew he was going to have the resources. And, of course, had A&M stayed in the Big 12, I think you could make the argument that Jimbo wouldn't have gone to A&M because had A&M been in the Big 12, you wouldn't have got the kind of revenue flow that you're getting from the SEC network, especially in the future when that television deal is redone. But you look at Texas, and it's a very unique situation because you don't have a Big 12 network, but you have the Longhorn network. So in a sense, Texas is kind of an SEC school. Is that fair to say when it comes to revenue and the support? I mean, Texas will never be hard up for revenue, I know.
Yeah.
But when it comes to facilities, consistent facilities, maybe when your program is struggling and having the new shiny object, Texas is not a Big 12 school. And they'd be probably the first people to tell you, we're kind of on an island. We are the Longhorn Network.
Yeah, they are. And just spending a week here, and I've visited other Big 12 schools, and it's different, obviously. There's just the facilities and the money and just the amount of staff.
It's an island, too. It's like its own country.
It really is. It really is. And so, yeah, it's completely different. And I think there's good and bad with that. A lot of coaches would tell you, you don't want to be on an island. The pressure of being at Texas is really, there's a lot of heat there. And, I remember a few years ago, they had a baseball coaching search, and they were turned down by like 5-6 different coaches. Because I think the pressure to come here and win, and all the boosters and all the high money people that are so involved in decisions here, a lot of coaches don't want that.